throw instead.
Okay, I'm just going to throw Stumpy.
Okay, cheers, mate. Game 1 can kick off. Oxygen, yeah, I've got them personally. Chat, what do you reckon? What are your thoughts on this matchup? Is it going to be a SAUDADE win? Is it going to be an Oxygen win? Paul's gone SAUDADE. I've got Oxygen for the Big Ten. Yeah, want to hear what you guys think.
So, as we were saying, last time these guys played, cast your minds back to the year 2024, the 23rd of July. Everything was different those 24 long hours ago. These two teams faced off. It went all the way to Champions Field. It went to overtime, and SAUDADE believed they had the ball in the back of the net. But, Stumpy, they did not really. There was a tech pause called seconds before Oski had stopped driving, and SAUDADE realized in horror as the game restarted that they would concede from the extra time, the extra kickoff, and it was to the Oxygens to keep their insane run through Shift Summer League. So will SAUDADE get their revenge?
I mean, that's what they're going to be looking for too. They had a little bit of beef on Twitter, which I always love to see. They have got a bone to pick with Oxygen. They want to get this win and make sure they earn it in something that's not necessarily going to be in overtime, something convincing, but any win is going to do. And you know what? Joyo, last time we spoke to him too, when he won, he had really good words to say about Mitsa as well. He was saying he's a very good player, and he was our standout player, I believe, when we first saw SAUDADE.
Yeah, he is. He's been saying some names. He's certainly a player that isn't afraid to step into the limelight, it would see. After, just heard a few people mention his name out and about. A very outspoken player, it would seem, which is fine, is important. We don't want everybody to be a cookie cutter, dull pro. We need some people who are a little bit more out there, a little bit more controversial. Maybe Mitsa is next up in that regard, and perhaps SAUDADE could be next up as a team. And they've started okay. You get the sense they really want this one.
Mitsa mechanically has been very nice and very fun to watch as well. That's a little bit of a lackluster ball, however. He sends it straight into the middle, and it's an easy shot. Joyo down towards Archie, who's gone by Archie Walks again.
Yeah, we'll go with Joyo rather than Goyo. I'm bored of the Goyo Arch.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm ready for just the Joyo returneth now. But he's going to have to do some defending. Oh, he almost.
Oh, hello.
It's there. Archie gets bipped in the way there, and Riz misses the ball completely. So in comes Mitsa.
But yeah, Seisner, I think, was threatening to pass it to him, and then Riz Fox couldn't quite get it through. And remember, we discussed that as well. How do we say Riz Fox? And we settled on Riz Fox. We weren't corrected, so I'm still going to stick with it.
In like 4 years' time, after we've said Riz Fox for 4 years, everybody will say, now it's Rise Fox.
Rise Fox.
Yeah, well, we've sort of coined it now.
Care. Yeah, I don't care at this point. Like, I've kind of got it locked in, and that's all that matters.
We are the Johnny Boys now. We say it how we want.
Exactly.
Here comes Sizen. Sizing that one up, lol. 1-0.
Really good. 2 minutes in as well, and it was a great pass across from Riz Fox. And then an unfortunate miss for Mitsa, but then everybody on Oxygen, they were looking at him to take that shot. Sizen comes in, snakes her own.
And that is the dream start for SAUDADE. Oxygen are realizing they're going to have yet another challenge ahead of them, based on the first couple of minutes of this one. As Archie and Mitsa combine on the back wall, but Archie can bring away with the ball. Joyo is almost beaten. In fact, he is beaten. It's going to be 2.
2-0. It's Riz Fox this time. Sets up the first one. Is there for the second. And again, it comes from an early miss. Then a 50 between him and Archie Walks. And Archie then has to awkwardly crawl back. Trying to get back to clear that ball away from the goal line. 2-0.
This is why the league play format is good. You do get rematches. That's what you want to see. A chance to claim retribution. This will be the absolute top of SAUDADE's performance. The bump there even has a little bit of venom attached to it. Sizing up against Archie. Archie gets a huge dunk. The ball, unfortunately for him, goes to somewhere safe, and Mitsa can come away with it. That's a good challenge yet again from Oski that time. But Sizen can clear. So Oxygen stepping forwards when SAUDADE try to bring forward from defense, allowing them the honor of doing so. But so far yet to really trouble the orange goal. This could be that change. Joyo gets it just wide, and Riz Fox pips it away. Almost in. It could be another mistake from Oski. In defensively for Oxygen. Gets away with that one, though.
I mean, we were seeing in their previous game, they won it 8-3 in the final game, where I think it was Rizex who was just dancing on the floor, and Sizen sends it top corner, forms a pirouette in that back half, and causes mayhem for Oxygen with the third.
Sizen got bumped along the way, but he did not care. The man had hatred in his eyes. Nothing could stop him. 3-0 SAUDADE. They're looking like a real team here.
Mm-hmm. And that's Oski off a kickoff. And we've seen them whenever they've been on the main broadcast. Their kickoff game, I think, is the best that we have seen out of any team in this tournament so far.
Yeah, I mean, you can see why they know when to interlink the doubles. They know when to fake. They've got plenty in their repertoire. It's a huge asset at this level of Rocket League right now, and it's a skill that if SAUDADE don't already have, because they've not been playing together as long as Oxygen have, they need to learn it pretty quick and get some of those under their belts.
So for another dunk and a little whip round the side. Who's going to be their next? Joyo doesn't take the shot on the open net. Instead, takes a little bit more time than I probably would have done. But that's why he's literally the professional player.
There you go. That is the one reason he's a professional player and Stumpy Goblin isn't. Joyo knows to wait there because Archie probably made the call saying bump coming in. And Sizen, I think it was on the goal line, couldn't do anything about it. And suddenly, it's Oxygen that have all the momentum.
Oxygen squeeze their way straight back into it. Archie then going for the 50 right-hand side. Oski with very good boost levels as well. Can play for the dunk, plays it central. Sizen has to then reposition, but Midza following up completely from the ceiling.
So he gets a little wave dash to try and get this dunk. He does. So far, stemming the flow will be good enough for SAUDADE just for a bit. How long can they achieve that, though? Archie is able to go for a bump here on Mitza, gets it. Oski tries to put it in the back of the net. He can't. Archie says, all right, fine then. I'll get rid of the ball. I don't want to score anyway. And Joyo takes a touch.
Well, Joyo takes a touch, and Oski steals it away from him, actually making it very awkward for everyone in Oxygen to then reposition. And that only goes to favour SAUDADE. Chris Fox, a reset, going up then for the dunk against Joyo. Joyo is going to be the one coming out positive on that challenge.
But there's still more half chances here for SAUDADE. One more may well kill this one. They stop the Oxygen fight back. Before you can come back when you've got 2/3 of the first deficit back. But as soon as it turns back to 4-2, you start to think, maybe this game is over. Those bumps are helping. Sizen takes out Oski. There's another demo from Sizen too. Sizen's taken out the whole team, but sadly for SAUDADE fans, he can't quite get the goal in.
And the ghosts that he just removed from the pitch are going to be there. And then it finally falls down to Oski. Weirdly, this started against Oxygen with those double demos. And then Joyo magically finds it perfectly down towards Oski with the help of Mitza.
I was moaning like a street cat there. Like yowling. I didn't know what I was seeing. I was clawing at nothingness. But thankfully for Oxygen fans, Oski wasn't doing the same. Another fake. Joyo's up again. Could be a perfect kickoff. He shoots it! And it goes in!
That is how you do a fake kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, stitch this one into a dictionary. It is perfection. Oxygen Esports, a turnaround utilizing strats on a kickoff. Who thought it could be done?
OXG make it look as simple as ABC from that kickoff, and they win another one. Surely not. They wouldn't be so rude. They wouldn't dare. Oski up against Mitza, and Mitza at least gets this one away for now.
Maybe a little bit too risky though, as Joyo then has to dive in. Mitza taking one challenge. Oski, very low boost, gets it relatively central, up high. Joyo to receive. Ground and win for Oxygen. Actually, an air dribble nearly goes in the goal. What a turnaround from Oxygen. 3-0 down. And it comes back to a win for Oxygen.
What on earth was that finish? Oxygen just do not care in the Shift Summer League. It's that the first time we casted, the first series we casted was them against Endpoint, and we said they do not care in a bad way. This is them do not caring in a good way. You know, just going full pre-jump, full flip reset, full let's try a play and see if it happens. And when it does, I don't care about these goals. I want to see the kickoff. Let's see that kickoff.
No, this is under 2 minutes left and they got these 3 goals. It was Oski starting it with that kickoff goal, which helped. 2 of their goals came from kickoffs then. Bit of extended play. Joyo with one reset into a bump, into another touch, crossbar, down to Oski. And then, this is literally a perfect fake kickoff.
There's Joyo. Look at that. You can tell they're all starting to think, surely not, please, no. Mitz on the back wall thinking, please let me save this.
For it.
Oh, I haven't saved it. Pain.
Stunning.
Pain.
Stunning play. I love that. And I said earlier on too, Oxygen and their kickoffs, they're not revolutionary, but they... Sorry, someone just drove either an electric vehicle or just threw a car at my house. That was very strange.
Well, you've got a large supervillain throwing buildings and cars at you, have you?
Maybe it's like an RC plane. I know someone on an electric bike. Sorry, it sounded like it was going past my window. It was really scary. There's a plane going past my window. Anyway, Oxygen, they have done a brilliant job there at maintaining their concentration and also mixing things up a little bit.
Well, SAUDADE, what you got? You got 3 goals the last time before Oxygen came online, but they're very much alive now as we head to Salty Shores, dusk, and Sizen gets a dunk early doors.
I mean, it's going to be a big tell whether SAUDADE can turn it round and actually maintain their composure, maintain their concentration that they had in the first 3 minutes of game number 1.
Yeah, tilt is easy here. If they concede early, which they have, it's going to be tough mentally.
Lovely pass though as well from Joyo. Actually receives it initially from Archie. And with 0 boost, Mitsa thinks that he's going to shoot it. Makes the right call to go down towards Archie Walks, who toe punts her home.
Yeah, I think whichever decision Mitsa made there, whether it was backboard or back post, Archie was going to do the opposite. You know what I mean? If you go to the goal, the double comes in, and uncovering the backboard, in comes the pass. There was
you
just
also have to assume that Joyo
breakdown.
has boost. Like, you have to go for the play that Joyo has boost there, considering his repertoire. And Joyo with 0 boost again, trying to go for something a little bit cheeky. Briz Fox challenges an Oski with very low boost himself. Now Sizen shoots. Oski again to save. The inverse in and out. The out and in is going to do well for Oxygen.
Yeah, but there's more attacking coming in from SAUDADE. They need something soon. The spark is beginning to die against Oxygen. 9-1 their record against SAUDADE's 5-5.
SAUDADE, they told us.
Well.
They told us how to say it. SAUDADE.
All right, SAUDADE.
SAUDADE.
Yeah, not something I've got to say growing up.
There's 9 seconds though gone initially. SAUDADE are going to be chasing it. I think it's a position that they definitely don't want to find themselves in. First party went to game 5 overtime last time. As we said, it was a little bit controversial. Nearly found in the skies is Mitsa, and a low shot opposite corner. Briz Fox draws us level.
It's good play, good play. Mitsa there gets it into the centre. Size, an all-important quick touch. That's what you need to see from the ball chaser player on your team. Getting in there ahead of your opponents, not letting them get anything on the ball. And then there was the finish across the face of goal. Wasn't bad at all. SAUDADE, still in this one. Yeah, I just need to learn my French rap.
I'd like to go for a little bit, and this is a great time of it, a terrible opinion spot in chat.
Oh,
I'm going to call them out SB Jazz. Why do Dominus players always look terrible no matter the level of gameplay? Firstly, Sizen scored that in a Dominus, so... And secondly, every single play that a Dominus player does looks better if it's in a Dominus. Alright? That's just how it be sometimes.
It's very true, but this might be how it is again. Joyo gets the fake towards Archie. Might get a double straight away from it. So they'll have their lead, but every time there's a kickoff, Oxygen are tearing them apart. Even though Sizen looks quality in that Dominus, objectively, he just does.
So good. We say it. Everything looks better in a Dominus. SB Jazz, you don't know what you're talking about. And what on earth is that play from Archie Walks? A stunning catwalk down the pitch, showing off every single skill.
I'll tell you what, though, I want to see SAUDADE getting used to these kickoffs, because every time they put themselves in the series, Oxygen are just stealing it away from them from the set piece. What are they going to do this time? Just charging into it, and Oski from the double forces it into the back zone, as far as Mitz is concerned. And Mitz makes a bit of a hash of it, has to bounce back up and put it in his corner just to slow things down, just to play a bit more safe. Chain dashing around, but it falls to Oski. Another kickoff goes the way of Oxygen. It might be 3-2 just based on that. The dunk comes in, it's the bump, but not quite a goal this time.
We're halfway through the game now. Drawn dead level. I thought these teams are theoretically level, but so far Oxygen just been able to get a few more plays that have gone their way. A demo from Sizen. They're going to need to make sure that the physical play has to land very heavily on the side of SAUDADE if they're going to get the dub.
Yeah, there was a double commit there as well, which you can't really be doing against Oxygen. I understand why. They're trying to do it for pace. They're trying to elevate above their regular game. And it will lead to mistakes, especially as the series gets older. And especially after losing that first game. That must still sting. All 3 of them back. Archie can hit this one cleanly. Tries to get it to the side of Mitsa. Does for a second. And now Size can steam in there. Archie's left all alone again. Leaves it for Oski. I don't think he meant to, but it has worked out quite nicely. Oski gets the redirect. Archie, I thought, was still going to be there. But Sizen just gets the ball away.
Oski definitely fancied that one in the corner too. And Archie comes in now to try and just slam it home. But we're seeing a really good mix-up of shots here and different styles of play.
Mitsa is his name, not mix-up. There's
that's the mix-up. Briz Fox. Shut up. Briz Fox goes for the complete wrong there. Off the respawn too. Just driving home. If that was an Dominus, it would look great.
It would look really good, you know, but it's harder to score that goal in a Dominus.
It is. It is. He would have snuck underneath it, flicked it away. But with 90 seconds left, we're going to need to see SAUDADE bring just a little bit of something different to the table.
Well, here is Mitza. They have to shake off their tilt all over again. The musty comes out. Almost a bump from Rizfox on Joyo. Joyo's too slippery. For now, at least. He gets past Sizen as well. Is there a pass into the center? There is. It's Oski. Should be top corner. Isn't just yet. And Mitza has another chance.
70 seconds with Sizen on the ball, midfield. He's going to be coming up to join him, not Rizfox. He's got basically no boost. A reset from Oski. Round one, then continuing to attack it in reverse. Archie goes high, tries to find Oski on the backboard instead. Rizfox sends it towards his own backboard.
So that surely needs to get back into this game. A reverse sweep you'd feel is beyond them. Joyo catches it completely securely. Musty flicks his way out. Yeah, why not, mate? Why not Musty flick off your own backboard when all the attackers are there, and if you miss, you'll definitely concede.
I mean, that was very close as well. I mean, that maintained pressure. Archie now wanting to continue it, for it to carry. And I love seeing Archie play when he has got, firstly, control over the ball, when he's been putting in the hours. That's always been our complaint about Archie. And you just see him. You saw it at the end of last season as well. Just the way that he can manipulate the ball it's completely otherworldly.
There's a pass here to Joyo right now from Oski. Two mechanics getting involved as far as Auction are concerned. Here comes Oski again. Having way too much time on the ball, we'll say SAUDADE. As Fox flicks it up, he's got size in the centre, but there's no one in front of him. Can't do anything with the ball at all. And Archer should be able to show off his game management. He was a lot more confident in that than I was.
That was a little bit squeaky.
It was. That one turned to zero very quickly, if you ask me. Sus. Very sus.
Very sus. No, SAUDADE, or the SAUDADE, sorry, I told you off of that. SAUDADE, they are proving right now that they currently don't have the chops to come up against Oxygen and win the series. But decent chance for them to at least clear up a couple of things, maybe go for more physical plays. Because right now, Oxygen, the way they look scariest is when they're comfortable in the skies. And right now, they are very comfortable going up for any of these chances.
SAUDADE are using all of their boost for every single play. SAUDADE are using all of their boost for every single play. So when they do get tackled or they do end up not scoring, it's just an Oxygen player in the air by himself, able to do whatever he pleases. SAUDADE, I feel, have to just hold a little bit back in the tank a bit more. Maybe accept that this play won't be the one that scores. And that's okay. Hey, we might score the next one. That mug is just awful.
Why do you hate this mug?
Because look at it. Why is it so fat? Look at the size of it. Why is it so chunky? Not the biggest mug in your room, mate.
Monkey. 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 Monkey.
That's actually Monkey Moon's comms for Team BDS.
Monkey. Monkey.
Bored of this now. You had your fun? You had your fun? The chat's doing question marks.
It's funny. It's funny because it's an ape.
That is funny. Oh, mate, the zoologists are going to be laughing
Quite highbrow. Quite highbrow.
Is it horticulturists, animal people?
Zoologists.
Also horticulturists.
Horticulture is plants, right?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. That's literally what I'm asking.
Yeah. Horticulture is, I believe it's plants. But
I see. Well, let's hope that SAUDADE can plant a goal in the blue goal.
Sick. Sick one, brother. 30 seconds. I'd like to see, as we said, physicality and ideas. And also, you know what, why not? A absolute pop-off coming out from Mitza. Kicks us off. An early lead. So far, we've not seen SAUDADE been able to hold on to any of them. And a demo in the air opens it up entirely from the Rizzing Fox.
I actually heard that ka-chow when we were on desk earlier. It was really distracting because my Rocket League was making noises. Jar of Jam was sort of saying, "Oh, so cool. What do you think about this?" And then I just said ka-chow. I'm like, SAUDADE will win. That's probably why I made that prediction.
You also shouted ka-chow on death, didn't you, if you noticed?
No, I didn't even notice. I do accidentally.
I know, I'm sorry.
Here's a Rizfox. Are you waiting to say ka-chow? Because I was waiting to say ka-chow as soon as you started talking.
I'm waiting for a goal to go in, then I'm going to shout ka-chow.
Oh, is that what it is? My plan was as soon as you start talking, I'll shout ka-chow. But I think you and I, that was like holding our nerves. That's fine. I said something. The moment's gone now.
Yep. You backed away first.
Ka-chow!
Right. Okay, fair enough. Well done, you win. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Oski might be proud of himself if he and his teammate Archie can score this one, but they couldn't quite do it. Size in there on the left wall. Joyo has to be careful. That one's going into the corner. Could be a chance for Oxygen again. Again, we have SAUDADE taking the first goal and taking the lead. They've taken the lead in every single game. Can they see this one away? Depends if Joyo can come online and stay online. RizFox is almost able to get that ball, but his teammate Sizen gets in the way. RizFox pre-jumps, so does Joyo. Everyone's pre-jumping this one, but no one really does anything with it.
Yeah, then they maintain a little bit of control. Sizen's will be there for it. Actually, Archie, you could tell he was in two minds about
No
it.
way.
Just one of the posts from Joyo. Great block from Mitza.
RizFox now. Oh, what a catch that is. That's so good. How do you force a flip reset there in front of your own goal? These guys are just manic. Archie to the backboard. Can't get the second touch. No psycho for you, son. RizFox leaves it to Sizen. Sizen more than happy to cut across horizontally. Needs some boost, though. So does RizFox. He lets that one go. Joyo's trying to charge things down. Not quite able to just yet. Archie gets the touch towards Sizen. RizFox can go long. Sizen's there waiting. Instead, it's Mitza. Calls off Sizen. Mitza's 50-50 is good. Archie's in no man's land, but it's a perfect read from him. It's brave and it's correct.
A very choreographed pass, I will say, but Archie had the nerve to stick with his initial guns and wait for it to come through. RizFox and Sizen committing to a single chance. Oski's central, Archie not quite enough boost. Instead, Mitza can go back corner. We approach 2 minutes remaining. Top corner. Ka-chow!
Ka-chow! How is that so good? Just look at this. Look at Joyo's thought process here. It's bouncing off the corner. He sees two goalkeepers. He sees Mitza already heading back. How much of that goal could he have actually put the ball in for it to go in? Not much, and he
Not
nailed
much
it.
at all. I mean, the save was near and like that's one of the ones where you see a keeper get a hand like a full glove to it, and it just has enough power on it to bend their wrist back, or it still ends up going top corner. Like, yeah,
Or their hand falls off.
Perfect play, yeah, or their hand falls off, like it's a football game utilizing the term for a player getting sent off football
Oh, really?
on PS2.
Does that happen? Other consoles are available.
No, but they can get like blasted back into the net like on fire. Great game, stunning game.
So is Rocket League, and that's the only game that we care about, and I care about this game in particular between these two teams. This one goes to the backboard. Joyo waits in the air. He can do anything he wants from this position. Just whips the flip reset towards the orange goal. But Sizen now has a chance. His touch isn't great. And Joyo clears.
Well, he had no boost. He couldn't do a huge amount with it. Actually, Mitza beats out Oski and then gets pummeled in the bottom by the big man.
This one goes towards Sizen. I mean, I think he could have caught that and got a 50-50 at least. Either way, you're right. He couldn't have done too much with the lack of boost. It's against Archie. Archie just booms it forward of his lack of boost. RizFox is going to miss that one. Oski shoots. Oski scores. It may well be a sweep.
Again. SAUDADE get themselves an early lead. You then think, you know what, boys, hold on to it. Then all three dive to multiple saves, and they aren't quite able to get there. And it's a final minute, and yet again, SAUDADE go down, and Oxygen, they capitalise very well on all the chances they get. Bear in mind, they've only had 7 shots here, and they've scored 2 of them. That's really not that many shots, considering some of the pressure that they've managed to attain.
Oh, terrible hit rate from Oxygen, but they have to do some more defending here. Oski up against RizFox. Oski just watches his opponent. He's going to bounce into the centre. Archie and Oski were so close to getting each other's way. Mitza's hoping that will happen. He's got 12 boost and really needs to pick up some more because he won't be able to do too much with that pitiful amount. Sizen now to the wall. Joyo turns around in front of him. RizFox in the centre, but Joyo's decision-making again was perfect. Oxygen have covered these so well. Mitza around. Mitza tries to go. It's just not quite happening for SAUDADE, and Oski sends it away.
Oski, great decision as well. Takes the opposite side of the pitch, away from where all of the opposition's cars are. Archie with a miss. Joyo then comes in. Final 5 seconds, completely open actually at the back. A little touch. It's going to be awkward. RizFox is there. Can get it home. Nearly a miscommunication.
So I wasn't the only one thinking he's about to get in his teammate. Oh, that stop! Oh my goodness! If I'm his teammates, I am screaming at him in the comms, saying, "Get out! Get out! I've got it!" Right, 2 seconds left. Oxygen will score anyway, so it won't matter.
Will they?
Unless.
Will they? Archie, Big Man Walker. Right, another overtime. Let's make it scandalous.
What's going to happen? Admin's on watch. They're waiting. Something's going to happen. I can sense it. RizFox over the top of Joyo. Oski's going to get dunked, maybe, if he's not careful. Oxygen, if they go 3-0, would have SAUDADE get another game against them.
It's a good play, though, from Mitza. Keeps it a little bit awkward. Then Sizen actually comes in for a shot as RizFox demos. Joyo Attacking versus Nitsa. Low boost, but a complete whiff. It goes wide. Responsible with the Joyo saves it. Oski's there for the final shot. Every single player on Oxygen is involved with that player one way or another.
Calculated. Calculated, full stop. Is all that needs to be said after that. That's what goals are like. That's what you have to do to score in Rocket League nowadays. The defending is so good. But if you don't pre-jump save your own teammate's shots and have someone else following, it's just not